social media streets starting shit with somebody else, okay? Last week, she attacked her friend Jonathan by taking shots at him because he supposedly wasn't there for her like umpteenth ass surgery. And now she attacking Tamar because she's self-conscious as hell, okay? About her own stupid ass decision. Man, I swear for God, this woman likes to learn the hard way. And right now, during a very crucial time in her life where she should be centered in herself and trying to remain as positive as she can, and I'm gonna talk a little bit more about that in just a second. And my heart and prayers actually go out to her because I really do want her to recover so that other young women won't make these stupid ass decisions that she's been making, all trying to get a nigga to love her. A nigga, not a man, okay? And then after she had it removed because it was causing her medical complications, especially when it came to her lupus, or hell, I don't even know if she had it. She says one thing one day, next day she said nothing. I don't even know what in the hell going on. But nevertheless, she has some serious complications from the surgery that nobody wanted to do on her because it was going to pose some health risks. Take a look.
And I thank God for everything because it's just been rough. I didn't know what was going to happen to me. And nobody did. So this is the first time in my life I've ever gone through something like that. So it really, I just see things a whole lot differently. And I thank everybody who was there for me. And I'm okay. They're gonna let me go home. I'm going home soon. And my mama's here. So just having my mother, all my doctors. I thank y'all so much. Cause it's just been so rough.
Now, when I saw that video, I actually developed a soft spot for her because I saw her as a human being and not this frantic ass, self-conscious, negative ass bitch that we've seen her be online. And K. Michelle has spent so much money building herself on the outside that she's completely forgot to build within. And this is why we have her frantic ass online starting shit, calling out people that were warned not to be her friend, like her friend Jonathan, the makeup artist. And he hit back. Take a look just in case you ain't see this.
But when you are going to consistently attack my character, we're going to have the conversation on live the way you like to do it. We became friends like I become friends with everybody that I work with. You know why? Because I genuinely give a fuck and care about people. And I genuinely gave a fuck and cared about Kimberly. I sure did. Regardless of what she wants to tell y'all, I don't care. I did. I don't fall out with people. Okay, and when I saw that she falls out with all her friends, I'm like, she really does need a great person in her life. I too was believing the hype. Yeah, maybe it is them. Maybe it was everybody who slighted her throughout the years. Yeah, it was them. It wasn't her. Still, let me be a good friend. Let me be there for her.
And now, after he read that ass, he did read that ass, and I felt bad that she even had to be read that hard. But when you poking at people, especially online, sending subliminal shots like that, you gonna set your ass up for some shit. And it's gonna end on that note because it left on that note. He did have the last word in that. Now, after she got her ass read like that, she now wants to go at it with Tamar over some nonsense. And when I say it's nonsense, it's nonsense. And I gotta tell you, it's really draining to see two dramatic ass bitches fighting the way they do, and especially K. Michelle in the state that she's in right now, and she's causing herself physically, mentally, and emotionally and spiritually more harm than good, and we'll talk about that in a second. She is allowing her self-consciousness, okay, her emotions, her guilt, her embarrassment, and pride to listen to what she wants to listen to, because you know you have those people in life where you can say something to them. I know you know somebody, or maybe you are that somebody where you can say something to them and they completely take what they want to take out of what you said and flip the shit, and all of a sudden you the bad person and you didn't say what they said you said. So Tamar is now, you know, she's been working with Steve Harvey, and she was on the Steve Harvey show the other day, and Steve Harvey brought up K. Michelle's surgery. And so Tamar Braxton, some other white lady, and Tammy Roman all gave their thoughts on the situation. But what Tamar said, Tamar basically said people need to stop getting these all chiclet teeth. You know, everybody got the same teeth in Hollywood, and don't buy your plastic surgery on Groupon. That's what she said after Steve Harvey had brought up K. Michelle's surgery and some other white lady surgery. And of course, K. Michelle not being able to sit down because she's recovering and shit from blood clots that she got from the silicone being pumped in her ass after she told her she had butt implants and all kind of stuff. I really think she had it all. I think she had a fat transfer. I think she had butt implants, and when it wasn't big enough, she actually went to the shots, which in turn caused these complications that she's having to go through now. Talking about she's gonna be singing from a wheelchair because music is her life. If music was your life, you wouldn't be in this situation that you are now, because we were under the impression that your ass was your life, because that's what you put in front of us. That's what you made it all about. You didn't really make it about the music. You made it about your ass and dick you was trying to get with that ass. And what she got now? Botched ass. Okay. Now, after she heard what Tamar said on the show, she so-called tried to attack Tamar on Instagram about what she took from the show, okay? Because you know when people are self-conscious, okay? When they're embarrassed, when they don't feel good about themselves, it don't matter what you say to them. They gonna take what the hell they want to take from the situation, and they gonna believe it. So you could not mean shade at all. And when I watched the interview, and I can't play it right now, but I'll leave the link below this video, but when I watched the interview, Tamar didn't say anything shady about K. Michelle. For anything, she was telling the truth, and K. Michelle is the model of the century that we're using right now so that young girls will freaking learn. And so I'm sorry, when you broadcast all of your stupidity, people are gonna have something to say. But because she laying up in the hospital or at home or wherever she's at, taking Vicodin and Percocets and everything, she ain't in her right mind, but she needs to quickly get in it if she wants to stop having all of these damn surgeries. And I'm gonna explain that in a second, but let me read what this heifer done wrote for no reason at all, okay? To Tamar. She goes, after Tamar completely said nothing, okay? You so-called paid all that money and your nose is still doing the gangster lean, all because Tamar answered a question that Steve Harvey asked her on the show, okay? And they used K. Michelle as the guinea pig, because she is the guinea pig, okay? And then Tamar came back and said, you so-called got surgery to remove that fake butt, and it still melted 2 different sizes, and it still looks like it's sliding down the mountain. Now, that was harsh, I gotta tell you, but you know, when K. Michelle came for, you get what you come for, all right? And then K. Michelle comes back. I woke up this morning excited about seeing my family. Yesterday, it was just shocking to me how a person can continue to take shots at a person after years for no reason, even when their very own life is in shambles. Then I realized the head and the heart are just miserable, okay? This is what K. Michelle said to Tamar. And then Tamar came back and said, don't keep going. Your life is the one in shambles. Mind your business and worry about yourself, okay? And so Tamar also goes on to write, who am I? You should be worried about those leaking cheeks of yours. How do you have the time and you're saying that you're sick right now, okay? So this is what's been going on between K. Michelle and Tamar after she went back and forth with her best friend Jonathan for not being at her side for her 4th ass shot. Now, I'm sure he was there for her umpteenth ass removal, and I'm sure he was there while she was getting them all done, okay? But she mad because he wasn't there for this one time and he didn't call her and check on her. But she made sure to thank R. Kelly, okay? The same man that she said she was going to work with the FBI or investigators on, because she knows firsthand that what those girls are saying or what people are saying about him holding a sex cult are true, because she used to screw R. Kelly and he did the same thing to her. But she quickly forgave his ass on the Vicodin and on the Percocets and stuff and chose to put him above her real friends, all because he sent a bouquet of flowers and couldn't sign them because he can't read or fucking write. And stay tuned for my R. Kelly breakdown on my next video, because I got some stuff that the public don't even know. Y'all are gonna hear it exclusively from this channel, okay? Now, K. Michelle is doing too much out here in these streets. And I'm gonna say this, okay? And this goes for her. This goes for y'all. If you guys are going through something traumatic, health-wise, okay? It is very important for you to be as positive as you can, okay? Everybody know when your cortisol levels and shit are up, you affect your heart, you affect the way your blood flow, you affect the way your body operates as a whole because it causes stress. And when you are out here worried about if you're gonna make it because you're getting blood clots and you can't breathe and stuff, like K. Michelle told us, as a result of her own stupidity, okay? Which I'm glad that we're getting to see this stupidity so a lot of young girls won't go and make the same damn mistake. I don't care if you have a serious disease like cancer or HIV that's probably on the verge of developing AIDS or anything that could probably cause you to lose your life. It is very important that you remain not humble, but you remain as positive and in a pure space while you're going through your healing and transition. But if you attacking people, you thinking negative thoughts, you self-conscious like her insecure ass, that means she's still insecure. If she's self-conscious, that means she's still insecure. If she's able to watch an interview and they're talking about her, and I get it because she put her ass out there for people to talk about, and she didn't put her ass out there for people to talk about, they wouldn't have nothing to talk about really like that. Now I get it, she's a celebrity, she's not going to be able to avoid everything that everybody is saying, but you have to understand people are going to have an opinion about your situation. And I don't think Tamar was being nasty at all, even though Tamar can be nasty. But I watched this talk show and I didn't get nothing disrespectful that she said at all. But she was disrespectful in those Twitter messages when K. Michelle came at her nose and shit. Now, this goes for everybody. When you are trying to heal, I don't care what you're going through. I get so many emails from people. And this is why K. Michelle keeps having complications, because of her negative spirit, because of her negative attitude, because of her self-conscious ways, which means she's embarrassed, she's prideful, she's shameful of what's going on with her. And I get that. That's something that she has to deal with, but you can't see the negative in everything. And it's irritating as hell when you are trying to be there for somebody like that and all they see is the negative in every single thing, not realizing that they are slowing down their own recovery, okay? They are making it more complicated because the body needs to be at peace, okay? That's why they say you need to eat great foods. You need to eat easily digestible foods, foods that come from the earth. You need to be surrounded with people that are going to feed you with positive energy. You need to be reading positive things, okay? You need to be listening to positive things so that your body can remain as calm as possible, so that your immune system will fight whatever it needs to fight that's negative in your body that's trying to take your damn life, okay? Now, I don't care if this helpful, don't listen, but y'all need to listen to this, all right? Because when celebrities go through this is my job to bring you what you can learn from the situation. And this is exactly what I see. Instead of her laying up in bed on social media watching all this negative shit, she needs to be filling her mind, body, and spirit with all of the positivity and calmness and healing that she can. And she needs to get healing for herself and her own emotions and forgive herself for what she's done. I get it. And that's the reason why she's so self-conscious. It's because, like, when you do something, right, and then it's still on your mind and you haven't forgiven yourself, the first thing you do when somebody reminds you of that situation is you go into defense mode. You feel guilty, and then you 9 times out of 10 attack the person for reminding you of some shit you done that you should have forgave yourself about. Because if you would have forgave yourself, you wouldn't have gave a damn about what nobody had to say about you. And I think once K. Michelle gets to that place in her life, she'll be a lot better. And I guarantee you her hospital visits will decrease probably next to nothing. And that's the wholehearted reason she ain't got no friends. It's because she's lived such a guilt, shameful life and it's so negative. The reason she can't forgive her friends when they fuck up is because she can't forgive herself. And that's usually what happens when people can't forgive themselves. It don't matter what you do or what you say, you ain't gonna be able to tell them shit to change their mind, because they have to change who they are. And that's the reason why she was able to poke at Jonathan to get him to come online to check her ass. And he had to even explain that he couldn't be there for her because his real family needed him at the time. But because she's so self-absorbed and self-conscious, she ain't gonna never see that until she really gets the real help that she needs. She thinking that she need ass help. No, she needs a spiritual reconditioning, starting with her mouth, going all the way down to that ass. Now I gotta go. Woo! Shit, I learned something today from my own self. Y'all don't even know. When I be talking, I be teaching myself some stuff, okay? Now, real quick, all right? Today I was drinking, because I'm finishing up. Look, I got a little swallow left, and I'm going to finish this tonight, okay? The Apothic Dark. Y'all know that I love the Apothic on this channel. I'm always push it. I'm always bring it back as much as I can. And in this wine, you're going to taste blueberry, blackberry, dark chocolate, and some coffee flavors. And that's why they call it the Apothic Dark, because it's real smooth. And I love it because it's an everyday wine. This wine honestly complements supplements, any food as well. And it'll get you feeling just about right when you put them kids to bed, okay? And you want to relax and unwind with Tasha K, okay? And I'm going to leave the link to this wine below, okay? So that you can purchase it for yourself through me. I only paid $9 and some change for this wine, okay? Now, for those of y'all that are always asking me how to select wine, what wines do I recommend? You guys are trying to get to know wines more. I am affiliated with the tasting room, okay? And what I love about the tasting room is that they ask you just a few questions about what you like in foods, whether you like sweet, salty, dry, sour foods. And they go ahead and curate 6 selections of different wines from all over the world with vendors that they are affiliated with. And they put them all together and based on your flavor profile, all for $9.95. And this will kind of give you a gateway into some wines that you probably wouldn't have tried on your own, okay? And I love this company for that. And you can get, like I said, 6 different wines customized to your liking, all for $9.95. And I will leave the link below so that you can purchase this through me as well, or you can visit my website, UNWINEWITHTASHAK.com. Click Shop Unwine and the wine taste will be there, okay? Thank you all so much for watching, all right? If you like this video, subscribe. You can also find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat at UNWINEWITHTASHAK. And hell, if you didn't like this video, you can still subscribe anyway, just so you can cuss my ass out. Not that I'ma really give a damn anyway. Now I gotta go. Bye.